Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's another, boy, coming up on a street light, and you can see my face, but I thought of another story that I wanted to tell from my life, and this happened here in Utah, and, oh my heavens, it's about dealing with angry youth, angry young man in America. Oh boy, it was, anyways, me and my wife were, here in Salt Lake, well, in the outskirts of the city, in the canyon. I think it was Little Cottonwood or Big Cottonwood. No, I think it was Little Cottonwood Canyon. We were going for a drive up the canyons, a scenic drive, and let's see if I can get some light on me. There's a car coming, but oh wow, it's a dark neighborhood. Anyways, I was driving slow, and we came upon this young man walking alone. Kind of a strange place for it was a neighborhood at the mouth of the canyon, fairly near where we have some friends that live out there. And this young man, we're driving by. We're not going very fast, but we drive by, and he flips me off for no reason at all. Just angry. He's just angry at the world. No good reason. Flips me off. And this, oh, my temperature starts to rise. And can't remember if I turned around or just pulled up a bit and waited for him to come up. But anyways, I think I pulled around and then drove by a second time. I rolled down my window and I said something I can't remember the whole conversation exactly, but I said, something the matter? Oh, what you mad at? Uh, I see you just readily flipped me off like I did something to you. And he probably told me what to go, where to get off, F off, or something. And I said, is this the kind of world you want to live in? Where people just, for no reason, flip people off and just bark obscenities towards each other? And is this the kind of world you want to live in? Is this that's the kind of world you're creating? And how would you like living in that? Is this what you want to, create for your children, grandchildren? And I did this on hopes that I would actually cause him to think about his actions and then, make a difference in his life. I wasn't, I mean, I was angry inside, but towards him, I didn't show him anger. I kind of did a Charlie Kirk on him, tried to, think, oh, this, what if my daughters did such a thing, How would I want them to be treated? And that's the way I think Charlie Kirk treats all the young people on campuses. They're misguided people, and they'll, and people snicker and start to laugh when somebody looks odd or clearly, you know, purple hair. Yeah, they're just, think different than most of us. And he says, calm down now, give her some respect, let her speak her mind. That's what I love about Charlie Kirk. But anyways, I don't want to make this video about him, but there's a lot of angry young people out there. And I guess the overriding message of this video should be, when that happens to us, and it inevitably will happen quite a bit in America, oh my heavens. I was listening to some Charlie Kirk greatest hits from a distance. My wife was actually listening to it, and I was just listening from the other room, and I was just listening how rude most American college students, how disrespectful and how rude they could be to Charlie. And he always, soft touch, tried to, win him over with good logic, and just, he had a sharp mind, a sharp wit. He's self-educated. Oh my heavens. And I guess that's what my overriding desire is for this video is, can we try to be more like him when we talk to our youth and try to set them straight? Because heaven knows they're starving for some good logic, starving for some good reason to, quote unquote, behave how we think responsible adults should behave. And for the most part, they're just not getting that at college. And so the rest of us, I think, need to step up and, treat these children as if they're our own. I think that usually means we would treat them kindly and gently with kid gloves, and try to gently, figuratively put our arms around them and say, come on now, you don't want to do that. That's not the kind of world we want to live in. You can do better than that. I know you can. We expect more from you. Let's create a more kinder, gentler world. And anyways, that's my hope and prayer. And I think this is one of the stories I told a few weeks ago, and I had to delete it because I didn't have any sound. I went to play it back and there was no sound. I used the same microphone, but I guess I hadn't charged the batteries. So I hope this works out, and I hope you can hear it. Thank you for listening. I apologize for the no sunlight, or very little sunlight, but I'll turn this off before. All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.